Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
All right, everything is confirmed to work. Oh, I have to make a poll, dude. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Come on. Start a poll. There we are. Sub 30, number 60 today with a question mark. And then we have yes. We're going to put cold face because obviously that's the correct one. And then I'm going to put chicken enchilada. Actually, what I have today. Wait. No. What was it? Chicken quesadilla. Probably spelled that wrong, but like I don't really care. There we go. Alrighty. We should be all good. Just let me grab where's my water at, dude? Where's my water? You have to hydrate. Hydrating is one of the most important things you should be doing in your day-to-day existence. And is this plugged in? It is. What is it doing not being on? Oh, it has to be plugged into the outlet too, maybe. Perhaps. Just maybe. Maybe I'm right there. I don't really know. Probably not though. I love this little bowling light I got. It's so cool. Down a little bit. Alrighty. Alright. Starting on 116, we're probably going to go for about 2 hours today. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, depending on number one, if the runs are going well, and number two, how many chatters we have. Because I have not been as active recently. I'm hoping to change that in the coming week or two. But yeah, a lot of things have happened in this last week that have prevented me from streaming, or have just put me kind of in a worse mood. And no one wants to see me stream in a bad mood. It's not something I do. So that's all I have to say about it. Top chat, we're gonna make that live chat just so I can see everything here. This might be a seed we play. Just might. Hoping to see. Yep, there it is. More terrain load in. Really hoping to see a village load in. That'd be really nice. Can we get a village? Can we get a village? This is something I need to do. I'm going to reach out to Opie and Sauce, and we'll see if we can get like a massive ranked between the three of us at some point. I'm trying to set that up. Maybe we can all like stream it. That would be pretty cool. I want to do that. Me, Ophi, and Minnie would be pretty good too. But I don't even think Mini Miner like plays the game anymore. Like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Is that an outpost? It was an outpost. Oh wait. I like glanced that way and spotted a village. Oh yeah, right. This is a weird direction to go. But how is everyone today? Actually, there's like no one here yet, so because my streaming schedule has been non-existent these last 2 weeks, I was only live, I think, on Saturday for like 30 minutes because I was not feeling well, but I wanted to stream anyway, and that wasn't good. I shouldn't have done that. Last couple weeks have been not the greatest for me. What was I doing on Monday that stopped me? Oh, that's what I was doing on Monday. Okay, never mind. I was actually back to the gym on Monday. Monday after work. It was pretty nice. Also, look at this. Oh, that's what happens. Interesting. The screen moves a little bit. I don't like that. When you're loading up a world and the screen starts moving. What are we doing here? Why is it doing that? Oh my god, no way I have to go all the way up there. No way, dude. There's gonna be a lava pool down here though. It always happens. Whenever I get a mountain village, there's a lava pool like right at the bottom of it. So I have to go like 100 blocks upwards, get all the stuff, and then run back 100 blocks downwards on the y-axis, and then enter the nether. And like it's not terrible, but it's just time consuming and I don't like it. Is there really no lava pool here? There's no lava pool, there's no reason to play it. I don't think so. I don't think so. Nothing here. Sad. Oh wait, there's like a little spruce. Oh, this is just a beach here. Oh, okay. Plains biome way out there. Massive taiga right here though. Hopefully we can spot a village in here. Why do I say hopefully? It never pans out, you know? I gotta pick up my phone and like get it out of here. Throw it. Yeah. Get him out of here.
But I didn't miss the stream.
No, you did not. Actually, like just started probably about 5-10 minutes ago. Lava pool right at spawn. Maybe you are the lucky person that makes a nether enter spawn in. Oh yeah, there is a village over here too, and a nether portal. The nether. This is a bit of a run to go all the way there and then all the way back, but whatever. All of the runs are made or broken in the nether. Every single one of them. Oh, let's see what the poll's at. Oh, it's an even split between yes, cold face, and chicken quesadilla. That is a good split right there. I just had a chicken quesadilla about 2 hours ago, and I gotta tell you, it was really good. It was awesome. Chicken, especially grilled chicken, is my favorite food. I love it so much. Here's a little trick. I don't know how many people know about this trick. There's a crafting table inside the fisherman's house. It's so cool. This will be a nether enter, but it will be slow, unfortunately. Oh, I'm taking like the most roundabout way to get there, and there's a creeper chilling over here. I realized something, by the way. Look at this. You don't even need to, like, place the block here. Wait, can the golem fit in here? No, because he's an idiot. Haha. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, the creeper is going to help out the golem. No, no, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I thought he was going to pathfind around it. That didn't do as well as I wanted it to. Wait, could I pull it? Could I pull this off? Let's go. Oh no. My mouse is being stupid. Please don't do that. I don't want that to happen. I also don't have food. This is very awkward. But at least we have a lava pool, so I'm alright with it. If my choices are food and lava pool, I'm picking lava pool. No. How? There we go. I think my spawn was right over here somewhere. I should have paid a little closer attention to the coordinates.
What's your favorite village structure?
My favorite village structure. What a good question. Um,
HMM.
Yeah, it was right here. I'm gonna go with specifically a Taiga Blacksmith. I love Taiga Blacksmiths. They have the same loot table and all that, but they just look cooler. You know? Wait, do I have to go? I have to go another block back. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's like the center of it.
Free Nether Brewing Stand.
Free Nether Brewing Stand is legendary. Dude, alright. I finally found the wall of it. There we go. Me trying to figure out this lava pool for 5 minutes.
Elytra plus Fireworks plus Maxed Spear plus Strength 2 deals around 80 damage.
Wow. Oh, I could not. I failed to pick that up like 3 times. It's actually so bad. Wait, do we have like an animal nearby that's not a llama? Not really have a chicken.
This sounds like a lot until you realize
Wait.
that crits from a maxed sword with strength 2 deal 40 damage and can be spammed much faster than L.
Yeah, that's true. 80 damage is still a lot. How isn't this portal lighting? Come on, man. Figure it out.
I noticed there's no 1.21Q0.
Oh my god! Is this something that's changed? Could I just like no longer light this?
Asterisk 100% runs.
Oh wait. I see the problem a little bit. This block. That goes away.
On mobile.
Alright, there we go. Now it's covering all 3 sides. Oh my god. Guys, is Woodlight over? Is Woodlight done? Is this new update kill Woodlight? Alright, there we go, finally.
You could claim world record for 100% 1.21 mobile.
And of course it's absolute garbage. There's just nothing to do here. I need food like now. And it's just a Soul Sand Valley. with nothing other than a soul sand valley around us. This is just a reset, unfortunately. All right, I gotta catch up here.
It would take me like 30 hours though, lol.
There's no 121 100% runs on mobile. That is pretty cool. There's a couple of categories I've always been like, there's nothing there. What if I get a run there?
Yay, but there's no competition.
Yeah. You could say I'm the world record holder for mobile. There is. That is interesting. I have a not a blacksmith. I have a village.
Maybe there's a resin for that.
Yeah, maybe. It is a harder difficulty, but you got it. There's just free terrain that way. This will be so nice. I think not nice about this, obviously, is this pillager outpost, but the golem's like right there.
Maybe there isn't a reason besides people not bothering to do it, so you
Yeah,
should
true.
get 100% on mobile.
I'm just hoping the golem distracts the pillagers long enough that I can just swoop in and grab the iron and have them not kill me. All right. Golem's just chilling right now. Actually, two golems in this village. Technically. There's that one right in front of us. Oh, yeah, I think he's coming at me. Is he? No, he's not going to figure it out. Yeah, right, I didn't pick that up.
I wanna use copper golems, but what sorting categories to make?
Dude, I've not used copper golem so far either. I don't even know.
Wanna do it just for the PR.
Yeah. How did this guy just kill a pillager? He's trapped.
Good luck.
I was doing so well. There we go. Oh, yep.
Ema needed loudly crying face.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not going to be easy. But you would be the first. There's a village very far over here. I mean, you could set the bar for everyone else. It's pretty cool. Or however high or low as you want it. Is this even within? Oh yeah, it is in Stronghold. There's a guaranteed enter to my right, though. You know what? We are playing for completion. We are not playing for world record. So we're going to manage to run this way just a little bit here. Yeah, right. Oh, yep, another crafting table. Smart. Oh, and actually, I need that. This is a guaranteed enter, so we use it.
You'd think that Summer would get a 2 or 1 mark next to his name.
I guess not. Doesn't like him enough. Just no. Where are we? Oh, is this the bad portal? Oh, I think it's the bad portal. Obsidian, please. Oh, no, it's a good portal. What am I thinking here? There's still a lot of blocks here I don't want to use. Dude, mouse. Thank you. Just yelling at it. I actually need to mine a little bit more. If my mouse would cooperate. Hello. Oh my god, dude.
It's possible to bridge with ice while on a boat.
I'm still like trying to figure out this new mouse. Alright, and then 1, 2, I think it goes like right there. Something like that. Actually, we'll just do this. Just like we have to already use the other side. Alright, this is the true test of whether woodlight works or not. Alright, yeah, it does still work. I just got really unlucky earlier. Where are we? Negative 40, 70, 50. Remember that. I do have blindness flowers. I just saw the biome over there. Don't want to go that way any more than I have to. You guys are alright with me, that's right. I think we'll head that way. Oh, hi. Don't shoot. Alright, cool. There's that bad biome.
They can place a block constantly to update the lava, like is done in gold farms, and make woodlight faster.
Maybe? I don't know, but like, it's an interesting idea. I should test that. I would think it would work though. Or I'm thinking about it. So let me see like a field of lava over here. That'd be really nice. Because I want to use the blindness flower. Right, I'm using the right. Yeah, that's a. There we go. Really don't have. Here, wait. What does this have? Ooh, fortress. Like that. Oopsie. This is a runner fortress. Whee! This is fun. Dude, the mouse is not really cooperating with me today. Yeah, I might switch to controller, actually. This is giving me very much pain. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I might die here. Nope. Card declined. Like, I can't. I couldn't break that block for like 3 seconds. Or this one. Thank you. I, this is so bad. Dude, I'm gonna turn this off and turn it back on. Because that literally just caused me to die. Like, what are we doing here? I'm gonna plug it in for a couple minutes.
Okay.
Why is mouse not cooperating? It's not even charging. What is it doing? I'm gonna have to just play with the controller for a bit. Oh, now it's just not working. That's fun. It doesn't work. I just charged this. Like, what is it doing here? Oh, all right, all right. We're back. Hopefully.
Okay, made new macaques since 100% requires 0 achievements. See y'all in like 5 days.
Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, see you then. All right, the mouse appears to be working all right now.
Good luck.
I don't know what's causing that. I just might need to go get another mouse. Just not fun being that I just got this one like 3 weeks ago. I kind of like this one too. Until it starts being stupid. Then I don't like it, obviously. I try to get a wired one, but at the same time, I already have like a mess of wires. I mean, I needed 2 obby and a light, and instead I got 10 golden carrots. So, that's fun. Yeah, there's nothing else here. What? Ugh. I don't know why I'm playing out this seed. What am I doing? Oh, why am I running around for villagers when right in front of me? What am I doing? Ah! Alright. One more. One more. Ah! Only one more. But good. But good. You make a pickaxe, and that'll make things so much easier. Shouldn't have put it here, right? Because, yeah, there's just stone right here. Alright, that's gravel. Alright.
What was that second chest skull?
Yeah. One iron. Give me one iron? Okay. Gives me one iron. Whoa. 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 What? What? Why is the golem pathfinding on path blocks? You usually can't do that. Golem for gore. Actually, wait. There's carrots here. Why aren't we taking them? There's a free nether enter over there.
Why aren't you using the subtitles added in 26.20?
Wait, they added subtitles? What? That is pretty cool.
Yeet.
I need one more. There's not going to be one in there. Oh, or there. Or there. Oh, we're all out of beds. That's pretty cool. Is it like the same as Java? I'd assume it's the same as Java subtitles. I don't see a reason it wouldn't be.
I think so.
Alright, good. this one doesn't pan out, I'll go into creative and see if I could turn them on.
They're found in accessibility section of settings.
Accessibility. Okay, that makes sense. Got to test them out. See what's going on here. That's gonna be a gold block. Please go away. Thank you. Plus, that was a free crit bug. There we go. Ah, soul sand. Oh, there's we got crimson right here. It's all right. It's all right. We're fine. If it's soul sand as far as the eye can see, then it's a big issue. But if it's only a little bit, it's fine. Actually, here we go here, and we'll just kind of fall off here. I'm gonna make that. Okay. Ah, and to hit 5 there, not 6, but I fat fingered it a little bit. All right, now we go. See warped vines. Oop.
Low-key, it's easier to get food in the nether compared to overworld because mushrooms.
Yeah. Other than the hay piles are really useful. But just like generally walking around, yeah, definitely. Please just give me a fortress. All I want to see right now. I just want to see a glorious fortress. Can I make it? Oh, I can't make it! No! I thought I could make it. All right, that's silly. Oh, yeah, I said if that run doesn't pan out. Silly death, silly death. It's so stupid, man. All right, let's see accessibility now. All right, it's. Oh wait, no, is that in the main thing? It has my little face there. Cool. Oh wait, no, it is there. It is there. It's right at the top. Duh. Speech text for chat. Nope. Closed captions. There it is. Hide your. Oh wait. Less captions for sounds you make like burps. Well, yeah, I mean, less captions like that. Less captions for rainfalls and eerie noise. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about that. We'll do 2 seconds, I guess. You make it last for 4 seconds. I'll do 1. We'll do 2.5. Some macros or chat. I'm just staring at things. All right, let's see what this does now. Where does this appear at? You get a mob, right? We'll see if this igloo has a basement. Actually, here, wait. Why am I still in survival? I can just go in creative. Watch it not have a basement. All right, there it is. Block broken. Water flows. It does point too. Doesn't have it. Okay. Why is it awkwardly on the top right? Did I move that or? Oh. It's footsteps of other things. If it's right in front of you, does that. Yeah, and if it's it's off the screen. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like the change. Could I change where it appears? Oh, I could. Oh, it's only top right and bottom right, but bottom right is a little better. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I this is so good. All right. It's just me getting warmed up because that's my excuse today. This is cool. Makes me feel slightly closer to Java speedrunning. Slightly. What is this? Fastest death? Nope. Good chords? Likely nothing though. But oh, might be something. I could have the world's first subtitled sub 30. Breath meter dropping. That's cool. Oh, nothing here. Womp womp. Cool. I didn't even see that village there. Just awkwardly ran into it. Fortunately, where do I go after this though? It's like unless there's something. Oh, unless there's something right here, and then a rune portal appears. Poof. On command. Ryabi. Ah. Nope, not enough. Is there a blacksmith? There's a blacksmith or one piece of lava anywhere we could complete this portal, but I don't believe there's either. be such a cool way to complete the portal with like one randomly flowing lava. I did, of course, get sub 30:59 the other day. It was like 5 in the morning. I just decided to do a couple runs and actually pulled it off. I was really like, it wasn't that I stayed up all night until 5 in the morning. It was actually that I got up early. I didn't have anything else to do, and I didn't want to fall back to sleep. So then I actually got sub 30:59 and then fell back asleep. It was really funny. Way out there. There's the blacksmith from the last seed too that we could have had. We need lava pool or just a billion obsidian in the chest. There's so much real estate here and there's no lava pool. This is so sad. So we'll see what this has to offer. Oh, look at that. Look at that clockwork. Rune portal, lava, right in the middle of the village. How nice is that? Both of them have efficiency too. That's a bummer. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. We'll still go this way. Just get this one. We'll save those for later, I think. We're gonna do that and that. Oh, and then I need... Yeah, right. Should have crafted a pickaxe there, but whatever. Actually, we'll keep that on hand then. Wait, they can't pathfind over hay blocks? Really? Did I manipulate that? No, 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 they could, okay. I thought I was onto something there. Yeah, that's right, they have 2 drops, not 1. And that, and 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're good.
Are you planning to make the hardcore world into videos?
Maybe. Although it's kind of stalled out recently, I'm losing a bit of inspiration for it. That doesn't mean forever, though. Maybe 1 or 2, but nothing major. Nothing here, it looks like. Not immediately. But this way. I couldn't really see this way. do have a gold helmet. I'll make things a little easier. Where are we at? Where are we at? Are we dying? Are we dying? Are we dying? Oop, oop, we're not dying.
Hello.
Plane warrior! What's up? Oop, that's all sand. Bad. What's up? How have you been? It's been a while since I've consistently streamed. But today's the day. We're back, at least a little bit. It's a basalt. I thought it was a bastion, but it's actually not. No bastion. It's not a double bastion. It's not even a single bastion. It's no bastion at all. What if we go here? What if we go here? Oh, AP! Associated Press, I hate when they give you exams. No, I know, it's not that. But what is the exam in? Maybe we can help you out a little bit. So anything with history, I might be able to help you out. Other than that, I probably don't know, unfortunately. World history, now we're talking. Alright, so I just took a praxis exam. Like, it's like the big scary one for teaching. And it actually reminded me, ooh, cool, fortress. It actually reminded me a lot of the AP stuff that I had. But there's, alright, that's cool. I think there's a squid. Oh, no, there's just normal skeletons here. Because it's very, very broad, like a lot of those exams, but they lack focus. So as long as you get the gist of like what's currently going on in that era, you're relatively fine. Oh, there's a wither skeleton there. Like, for my big practice, what I did is I just like looked at where I was weak, like, and then went through and actually watched a bunch of Mr. Beat videos to understand like some of the elections in history and like what were the issues that people were debating about. This is not good. That's really not good. Are you gonna get to me now? Oh, this is really bad. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Go get him, go get him. Like, a lot of my weakest areas are the Middle Ages. I was joking, it's the two middles. The Middle Ages and the Middle East. Those are the... Okay. That arrow's just in the air, I guess. Two things I cannot really... I was kind of weak in. So, I did some targeted studying, yeah. But as long as you can figure out where you're weak, that's like the main thing. I was psyching myself out a whole lot about that exam, and I totally didn't need to. So in my state, I needed a, I think it was a 157 out of 200 to like officially have competence and like pass the exam, kind of. And dude, I was like stressing. So I took the practice one, and I got like a I got barely past it. I got like a 163 or something like that. I was like, oh, it's over, dude. I'm not gonna pass this. And then I take it and I got a 186. 186 out of 200. How is my sword like already broken? How's that going on? Oh, I could do this. That'll help out a little bit. Where are we going here? After this.
Because you spam click.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Fair enough. That's one thing I have to get better at. I try not to, but. Please. Nope, no 7. That's all right. Thinking this way it looks. I'm just looking for warped, really. I don't really care about a bastion. This is not going to go well. Actually went pretty well. All I have to say is that's not going to happen, and then it immediately happens. Every single time. Without fault. I am not going to see a warped forest. Oh, come on. Yeah, I bet that was pretty smart, though. I'm just going to psych out the game.
Why is it that Bedrock speedrunners wait for the blazes to pathfind to them, but Java runners kill them on the spot?
Honestly, I think it's something having to do with the Blaze AI. And just how it's kind of silly on Bedrock. Like, the Blazes just hit you. And in Java, they seem to not.
Java runners have fire race.
Oh, there's also that too. Yeah, usually they have fire res.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, not soul sand. I don't want to see that. I'm going so far this direction when I just shouldn't. Oh, it's over, dude. It's soul sand this way too. This is so bad. Just a reset, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping there was a warped forest beyond there, but played a fortress today, so that's good. Holy cords.
But
Where?
blazes take 7 years to fire after they spawn.
Yeah. Yeah, their melee attack on Bedrock. Like on Java, I forget exactly how it works. How do I like phrase this accurately? On Java, yeah, that's what it is. So on Java, usually, well, there is a little bit of a longer delay in when they first spawn to when they can melee attack you. In Bedrock, it's like a second or something. It's fairly instantaneous. Like the Java Blazes try to fire fireballs at you, whereas the Bedrock Blazes try to like smack you. Usually, I think their AI is coded a little different like that. Plus fire res. Sometimes you do see like 116 runners when they have fire res act like Java speedrunners because it is slightly faster, but in 118 we usually don't have that luxury. And also the big thing I have not talked about so far, and I'm shameful that I haven't, is the newest update, the Sulfur Caves update. What is it? Chaos Cubed, I think, is the name. I think it's pretty cool. I really like it. Of course, they do need to fix the whole. Oh, look at that. Whole issue with other stone variants spawning in. Oh, that would have been so cool. And It's hard to say that's intended when it just takes away from the cave. Ooh, who took this? Oh, was it this guy? No, there he is. Love that. Oh, I thought that was stone for a second. I was like, lava pool right there. But we're lucky a little bit this stream, but not that lucky, it appears. Vanilla, not that much. Doesn't seem like a lot of people are playing RSG recently, although Douches, I think that's how I pronounce the name, actually had a second place time if it was like 11 minutes and something. I thought about it. I don't really know how exactly you pronounce that name, but Duchess? I don't really know. Kind of a weird name. Like it's like DXSHES. I don't really know. But that runner now has a second place time of like 11 minutes and something. It's faster than Verdant's run, is what you need to know. And it's really good. I've watched it once. Is that? And that's not a lava
I
pool.
wonder how much slower speedruns would be if they tried to be ethical, e.g. not robbing villages.
Dude, I could try to have an ethical sub 30. What is that shipwreck over there, man? It's floating. What is it doing? Do we all see that shipwreck all the way out there? It's floating. First ethical sub 30. The shipwreck's just floating.
Flying Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman. Yep. That's him from SpongeBob. He's back. That brings back some memories.
You said a while ago that you'd 1v1 sauce in ranked. Did you do that?
I never panned out. He's scared of me, though. He's scared. He had to cancel. That and I just haven't been doing too good these last couple of weeks. Oh, 16. I thought it was going to be a lot more than that. Sounds exactly like copper. Iron bars sound like copper. They might be like slightly different pitch, but they sound pretty similar. Another big rune portal. What's going on with all these big rune portals today? Most importantly, why don't they spawn next to villages? Oh, okay. You just have to complain.
Is he also scared to 1v1 you in Galaxy Tennis or Lifeboat Zombie Apocalypse Arena?
Definitely both, especially Galaxite Tennis. He is fearful. He's quivering in his boots. The millisecond I say Galaxite Tennis, he recoils. He's so fearful. Now, in reality, though, he had stuff going on, and then he was like, "Hey, is that all right if we postpone it till next week?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm just going to postpone it for a little bit longer too, because last couple weeks haven't been the greatest on me. I think that's probably the nicest way I could phrase it." But I'm in a much better place now. And I always wonder about like struggling a lot of the time if I could really open up and talk to like audiences sometimes and like directly about that, because on the one hand it is true and it does need to happen, but at the other hand it's like there's already enough negativity in the world. I often don't think people need to hear any more of it. Now, how I deal with it, that's entirely fair game. I think that's about, oh, look at that. 4 emeralds. Love to see it. Oop. I know I just don't need to craft 3, but the time it takes all the villagers to get over here, it's just more worthwhile to craft 3. I'm still gonna like kill the golem. Oh my god, look at the normal fisherman over here that I didn't need to craft is gonna have it for me. No, he's not. Of course I had to go say that. Is he gonna pathfind the other one? No. Fine. That was another one that was passing me. It's really none of them. Oh, there's one of them over there. 2 of them over there now. Okay, I was about to say, what are these chances of me rolling like none of them, dude? How was that gonna happen? The golem's all the way over here. I just didn't pick that up. Also, do we have a bit of food here? I should have just kept going down the river, but whatever. No, I will actually.
Why not use the sword to break the boat?
I could now. That's a good point. Honestly, I never really knew that the sword would be faster until Verdant told me on stream a couple weeks ago. And I just haven't like fully adjusted it in my head. I still think it's faster to use it when it's just objectively not. So wait, what am I doing here? There we go. So wait. Oh, look at that. The third one is 1, 2, 3. Oh, that isn't gonna work out too well, is it, bud? I gotta break a couple more of these. Now I think it'll work out. I made that one too high, didn't I? Whatever, I guess it's fine. There's so much gold here. Cool, we're in. But it is faster, for all of you watching, to break your boat with a sword because it's scaled by damage, not by tool. Fortress, cool. Here, actually, we'll place that right there. Kind of symbolize that I'm above that. Dude, we could try to classic. We could try to classic here. This is gonna be crazy if we pull this off. I was gonna try to God Bridge, but I'm not doing that. Not today. I did it earlier in stream at some point. I don't want to do that. We'll just go above this. Hopefully there's enough space for me to go above it. Just enough, yeah. Oh, there's a fortress above the fortress. Interesting. I have to go down, unfortunately.
One can easily team wipe in lifeboat bed wars using just starting gear, the flint and steel,
Flint and steel!
and blocks.
That's just a spawner over there. Classic trade. I cannot wait to classic trade, dude. I wanted to have this for so long, and it needs to happen. It must occur. I must hit the trades. It is my destiny to. I have 31 gold. That's a decent start, actually. Missed me. Ah. try to get this. I was thinking about getting the 6th route on the way out, but it's not going to work. Oh, I also just don't have a. Oh no, I have a boat. I like don't have a way to get down, but I do. Hope it was. Alright, I do see a way out over here. We're just gonna take a peek. There's a bastion right there! What? What is this? It's housing though. Oh, I almost missed. So I gotta get. Oh no, it's stables. What am I doing? I get up there to the triple. That's usually what I like to do in stables. Triple's over that way. Oh, I'm like leading all the bad guys right over to it. Here, actually, you guys can come over here. Yeah, just stand a little closer for me, if you will. Bye-bye. Alright. There we go. Oh yeah, here. I'll make him real upset. There we go. Where are they? Supposed to be like 100,000 of them here, and there's none. Guess there's a decent bit, but they all know I'm here. They just can't get to me or something. Oh, there's this guy. All right. But yeah, he gets it. Can you not figure it out? No, he didn't figure it out. All right, fine. Get him out of here. Bane, unbreaking. Alright. Hey, you guys. Actually, it's only one of you. I don't really care. Oh, you guys are done too. What? Bang, 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 bang. Alright. So, you guys don't have anything right now. Let me not do that. Oh, I do have pearls somewhere. 20 gold, not what I wanted to get. 2 pearls, alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let you two trade those. Oh, nope. And then we're gonna get out of here and go this way. Is everyone still like very mad at me? Actually, here, let me get out here. I haven't done the gaps in a while. That's a good gap though. Where'd he go? Of course. We need that here. All right. Now we are gone. Whoa. All right, where are you guys at? Probably done. Done for now. Hopefully they drop iron nuggets here. Don't see anything so far.
Hello.
What's up? How are you? Full salt, welcome to stream. How many do we have now? 7? All right. We're getting there. That's all of them? Again? Please. Just give me the pearls. Aha! This is so sad. There's more on the other side? There's more, I guess? Nope, not enough. Yeah, it'll be all the way over here. Oh, it's a bad gap. There's nothing. No.
So
This was cool.
are unfavored in speedrunning.
Yeah. This was sad. I tried, guys. I really wanted to get another Bastion seed. So, for those of you just tuning in, this is pretty much what happened. I had pretty normal overworld. I spawned right over here.
Structures.
Almost, yeah. I spawned right over here. I don't know why it's lit. It's just like because I didn't technically render this. And I had like 30, I think 30, 31 gold coming into the Nether from a ruined portal. So I thought I was just going to classic trade. And I actually managed to get all the way over here on this side of the fortress, take a look around, and I saw that there was this Stables Bastion here. And despite the fact that I had 30 gold, a triple chest, and I had, I mined the gold out from underneath here, I think I missed a block up here. It's like one more block I could have mined. But yeah, I took most of the gold out, and unfortunately we only got 7 pearls. But man, that's fun. I haven't had a Bastion in a long time. And all of a sudden now the portal's back. I just want to see how close the yeah, but this I'm gonna play this just like I would. Let's say I mystically made it back to the Nether. It's already like 20 minutes in, by the way. Unfortunately. but let's play it this way. So I am right here. It goes negative z, slightly negative x. Negative z means I would have gone this way. Wait, no. This way. Slightly negative x. So I would have probably gone within the fortress somewhere. I would have probably mined into here a little bit and gone right about here. How far were we? Looks like I missed it by a bit, unfortunately. $820, so a little further. But that would have been cool. Would have cut the time almost in half. Not bad. That was fun.
Cast Formula 9891.
Sometimes you get fun things like that. You never know what you're gonna get. Minecraft speedrunning. It's always the craziest things that you get. I always say it in a lot of my analyses that you don't choose the seed chooses you. And I think it holds true. Well, I don't think it does hold true in every circumstance. Because everyone always whines, oh, like, I could have gotten a better time if the seed was better. Of course you could have. Like goes without saying. But the perfect seed pretty much doesn't exist. You're always going to find something that's just slightly better, or the RNG is slightly easier, or something goes slightly more your way than it would have otherwise. Like, here's a good one. This ruined portal here. Very low chance of being completable. You need 4 obsidian at minimum. And it looks like we would have needed 7. Clearly we're not going to get 7, but we would have gotten 29 iron nuggets. That's pretty cool. So don't stress the small things, guys. Don't stress them in speedrunning. That translates to life as well, I think. Holy chords. Alrighty. Okay. We could have a very interesting seed on our hands here. If only we had a blacksmith. What is this? What is this village, man? There's one bed over here.
I say springe.
Yeah, I agree with that. What is this village? What is going on here?
I love completely destroying villager houses in speedrunning.
It is fun. Completely destroying like anything in Minecraft is really nice. That was one of the last things I did in my hardcore world, which has been inactive for a good few days now. Is I just like went and destroyed an entire village. No reason for it. I was just like, we got to take it out. So it's going to be this way. I think this way. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. These are really good coordinates. I don't like hearing a cave noise though. My plan for beds is a library. Hopefully if it has stronghold. Cool, that's our plan. Doesn't have stronghold, we go back to the loading screen. Yeah! We better hit. Dude, hitting on this feels so good. I swear, hitting the stronghold, ooh. When you spawn like 300 blocks away, like I swear it never happens. But at the same time, you don't know unless you try. You gotta try it out a little bit. Ah, boy. Now we're gonna hit deep sleep. Now it's no fun. Imagine my stone pickaxe breaks before I hit it. Huh. Ah! I messed up to click mine. 1003. 1003, 252 is really good. Oop, okay. Actually, that doesn't help us whatsoever. Diamonds! But it looks like diamonds is all we're gonna get. Devastating. Drop 2. You can actually activate it. Cool. Nope. Wasn't here. Sad. Now, usually what happens is when you spawn here, it's on the complete opposite side of the world. And I mean complete. Like it'll be 253, 1002 in that order. It's on the exact opposite side of the world. It always happens. Or it'll be really close to it. Actually, all right, so it was 635 this way? No. This way. Crazy. All right. I just have to go say, like, usually this happens, and it just proves me wrong. Every single time, I swear. You know, it's funny. This is fairly personal, but I feel it's interest. What is this? Why am I spawning in a cave? Oh, it's it's not actually a cave. It's a ravine, which doesn't make things better. But the 28th of every month, I always take about 10 minutes, sit down, calculate like how much I spent that month. Um, if I hit like my savings goals, where am I at financially? How am I doing? Is there anything I should do differently next month? And set goals and go from there. But it was last Tuesday. It was the 28th, and I was like, all right, here we go. Let's see how I did. I felt pretty good for good reason too. I was $54 over where I wanted to be last month. I was like, yeah, let's go. And I celebrated accordingly. I got something I always wanted to get that cost maybe 15, 20 bucks. I was happy with it. Then I started up my car the next day and I drove it around for about 5 minutes and the check engine light came on. And for those of you who don't know, the check engine light could mean a billion different things, but it essentially means usually something is pretty badly wrong. It could also mean like your gas cap is loose or something like that. It can mean something, pretty minor that's like not really going to affect you. But at the same time, there's also times where it means, yeah, dude, you're done. So I chuckled. Oh, wait, we have a shipwreck lava pool. We have a shipwreck lava pool, ladies and gentlemen. And I was like, oh, it's over. Just as I was celebrating about being $50 ahead, it's not going to put me a good few hundred, if not a couple thousand down. It might be over. So I brought it into the shop and I'm like, listen, guys, I don't really know what's wrong with it. And to be fair, I drove it around for about 20, 25 minutes before getting it to the shop. And I didn't really feel like much was wrong with it. And of course, the shop guys were like, man, we'll take a look. And dude, they were more confused about the car than I was. Because what they do is they plug it up to a little machine when it's check engine light, because there's like a billion different codes it could be. Check engine light's a catch-all. So no, there's no. This is so sad. So sad. Do I try this out? Just be down here. Wait, it goes the way of the sun. Actually, is over this way. Hopefully, we can pull this off. But they said it was giving them a code for a motor mount. I think it was, which is a good few $100 fixed to, upwards of 1,000 when you start including labor. And I was like, all right. Then they called me back the next day and they're like, so we did your temperature gauge too, and it turns out you actually didn't need a motor mount because my car was just being silly. So I was like, oh, cool. Then I finally made it to the shop to pick up my car. Wow, it's really far this way, actually. And it turns out the whole thing was like $350 or something. I was so happy. Dude, I thought that car was done. But it turns out it's got a lot more fight left in it. That's actually what I said to the mechanic too when I came in, and I'm like, I swear that car just refuses to die. And he looked at me and he was like, that car's got a lot more fight left in it. Like, thanks. Sometimes it's all I need to hear. Oh, look at this. I could have just came over here and like probably there's a village in here. Why is this map sending me to Timbuktu, man? Oh my god, it's on the other side of this river here. What am I doing? This is just a reset. I'm just running around being stupid. Unless I see a village. But cars are also like not my thing. I am competent at quite a lot of things. Cars, not one of them. Just so we're clear. Cars are one of them. I know the really basic things about a car, and that's it. Like they drive, and I own one, and the check engine light is bad, and how to put air in a tire. That's it. I don't know anything about cars, and so I don't know, man. Like if you want to balance a budget, I'm your guy. Are we clear? You don't know about history, I'm your guy. If you want life advice, I'm kind of solid at that. If you want advice about some other things, all right, I can probably manage and I'll hear you out. You can have a conversation with me, but when it comes to cars, I will stare at you because I have no clue. I'm illiterate. I'm pretty decent at like basic diagnostics for phones too. Like my dad usually comes home with a new phone and he's like, "Hey, son, can you like make this phone work for me?" Because it's silly. His company just like hands him a phone that they just bought from the store, and they're just like, "All right, figure it out." And my dad is not the type of person that is into technology. And I kind of get that sometimes. Sometimes I think, especially well, not like all social media, obviously, because it would be a little hypocritical of me to stay here and say social media is bad when I'm actively broadcasting it on social media. Like that's just stupid. But I have witnessed a noticeable improvement in cognitive ability and function when I delete Instagram, for example. I was really bad at doom scrolling Instagram, and um, I'm very thankful that I'm no longer doing that. Sandy sounds. That's cool. And one thing I always want to point out is that people always get caught in echo chambers. Echo chambers usually are just you only listen to people who already agree with your point of view, unless you almost delusionally believe you're always right. Because the only thing you're spoon fed are people that say you're right. And it affects real life too from time to time. Sometimes people think yelling is the only way to solve problems, and also the one who yells the loudest always wins, which is not right. It's just not. It's not the way to a healthy life. Not that I'm one to sit here and talk about what a healthy life is. I wasn't living it a couple weeks ago, and there's still definitely things you can nitpick at me for now. But I found myself to be happy when I don't do those things. I'm trying to lose weight as well. This is another thing I really want to do this month and into the summer is lose a bunch of weight. I'm not particularly large person, but just saying when I sit down, there's a couple flabs of fat near my stomach that I really don't like, and I have been um, how do I say this? Given the short end of the stick when it comes to genetics, because that is where my fat likes to go. Like nowhere else on my body, just right there, right in the middle of my stomach. Can it not do that? It just like loves to store itself right there. Why? It's all genetics, I know. And you can't just burn fat in one area of your body because your body doesn't work like that. To reduce fat in one area of your body, you have to reduce in all the areas of your body. Plus, I've been I can kind of cope and say I've been bulking because I have been going to the gym still, but now is finally the time to cut. And last year I tried to aggressively cut way too hard, and that wasn't good. I thought about this was a thing I thought about a couple years ago, is I thought about joining the state police. And for the state police, you have to be under 180 pounds. It doesn't matter your height, it doesn't matter your body mass index or fat percentage or anything else. It just says you have to be under 180 pounds. And I'm fairly tall. And I thought to myself, how on earth am I going to pull this off? I was under 180 pounds at one point, but how would I do? Pale garden spawn. I've never had that happen before. A chest? Oh, I must have missed something there. was like, what's that? Okay. Must have missed show coordinates and bonus how I hit bonus chest. But actually that also I had a friend who did the same thing. He tried to join the state police of some form and he had to drop to 180 pounds. The problem is he's even taller than me. And like he just aggressively was trying to lose weight to the point where I mean, it was barely recognizable. The guy was just skin and bones. And one day they found him in the gym. He passed out because he was taking himself way too hard on the treadmill, and he was still like 184 or something like that. Like he still had to drop another 5 pounds. Like that's sheer pain for a couple people. It should loosen that up a little bit. But also, I can't say that all the weight I've gained is bad. Um, for example, there is a point in 2022 where I took a picture of a scale because I hit 170 pounds for the first time in my life. Now I'm about 200, and I need to lose. Well, I don't need to lose any weight. Let's be clear on that. But I'd like to lose maybe 10, 15 pounds, or just whatever gets my stomach off me. I know a decent amount of that added weight has been muscle, or it has been just broadening out these last couple of years because I was still at that final stage of growing into an adult where your body eventually is like, all right, this is the maximum height we're growing to. Now we're going to grow outward by a bit. Like if you ever see most 18-year-olds, they're all relatively slim because their body hasn't widened out yet. And of course, things have been going on with my family that are better off unspoken. That's another reason I haven't been streaming as frequently. And if I have, I was kind of off by a bit. And I know I'm still off by a bit, but I'm taking it a lot better now. I used to, and this is just word of advice. This is something that I've learned, and I usually learn it for a little bit, preach it to everyone, and then forget about it, and then say, well, this time it's different, and then do it again. And just don't get addicted to things. Don't say, oh, even if you think it helps you, if it's anything, like if you think I need X to feel X, it's always a warning sign. It's always bad. Sometimes it's sometimes it's almost um, meaningless. Like, oh, I need coffee in the morning to feel awake. It's always a warning sign. And I should have heeded that advice about a month ago, but instead I kind of kept going with it. It annoys me too. It annoys me because the things that I were addicted to, well, not, I can't really say I was addicted to them, but I relied on them a lot more than I relied on them. Because I can't say I had an addiction because I would be insulting people with actual addictions. But I had a certain reliance on things that made me less mentally aware. This is like a really rough thing to say, but I was talking with one of my good friends, and this is another thing about me. I when things get really bad, I like to isolate myself, and it's terrible. Don't ever do that. Don't. It's the number one thing you shouldn't do when you're going through something is to try to mask all your feelings and hide it all, and say, "Oh, I'm the only one who has to go through this." No, that's not true. That's usually how it It's usually how you start feeling worse. It's usually how you start spiraling out of control. Because you can't rely on yourself for everything. It's a really tough pill for me to swallow, but you just can't do it. There's no way. I can rely on a decent amount of myself. And here's the strongest example. I can't. I don't know if I really came up with this or if it's like a quote somewhere, but I thought of it, and that is that weak people think strong people just have the ability to fight everyone and win every single fight. But the strong people actually just know when to pick their battles, and that's it. That's all it is. Pick the battles that you can fight, that you can win. And of course, it doesn't mean you go on the street and be like, "Oh, you guy, you're like weaker than me. I can like probably fight you and win." No, that's not what I'm talking about. Not what I'm talking about. Not at all. It's things like conversations. There are things in life that I will never experience. There's things in life that you'll never experience. But the battles that you fight are going to be the ones that you have the more expertise with. Like again, cars. I'll go back to the cars example. Um, I'm not going to fight the mechanic if the mechanic tells me like, "Yo, dude, your engine radiator needs to be replaced," or whatever he's going to tell me is wrong with it, because I don't know. I could ask him to define himself a little more clearly. I can say, "All right, what code did it bring up, and how do you know that?" I can question him a little bit, but I can't say for certain that he's incorrect because I don't know. I don't have that expertise. I can't fight that battle. I hope that makes sense. And I'm almost like stubbornly independent. I always think I can carry the weight of my shoulders around like it's a cross, you know. And I have to bear it all, and I can rely, but the truth is I can't. I cannot rely on myself for everything. And I don't think anyone should. So life is all a massive collaboration between you and everyone else who lives on this earth. And you should treat it like that. It's a collaboration. And in combination with that, humanity is only as strong as its weakest link. Right? That's all they say about chains. It's very true for humans too. That's what I think. And some really don't seem to get that. I think they're the center of the world. Buddy, no, shut up. You are not the center of the world. You guys think you're so cool and you need no help. Oh boy, you just haven't experienced a problem yet. Jungle Temple. Is it bad that I want to raid the Jungle Temple? All right, we have to do it. I want to because I don't think I've ever raided a Jungle Temple in a sub 30. So I've just like morally ranted for the last 10 minutes. Now we're just gonna raid a Jungle Temple. What am I doing here? Is this no? The other side's the good side, right? Yeah. Ah! You actually jump up here? Oh, you could. Cool. Well, that makes it worthwhile. At least a little bit. Okay. I've seen a lot of movie clips about, and I really want to watch it. It's a movie called All the Way. I think it was 2014, 2016 or so. It's a movie about the American president Lyndon Johnson. And all I need to know about Lyndon Johnson is that he was the most effective legislator most likely in the entire century. Maybe exception to FDR. But insanely, insanely powerful, but also very egotistical. But he always knew one thing. It's about votes. Everything in the Senate's about votes. And it doesn't matter like the morals behind it. It's about votes at every single point. Also, why did it make a stone sword? He understood fear. He was psychologically in like leaps and bounds ahead of probably everyone at that time period. Lyndon Johnson was crazy. But he was also president after John F. Kennedy was assassinated, and he chose a vice president. He chose Vice President Hubert Humphrey, and Hubert Humphrey is called the Happy Warrior because he aggressively fought for desegregation and voting rights, and he was essentially the wing, the head of the liberal wing of the Democratic Party at the time. So this movie, All the Way, is about mainly Lyndon Johnson, obviously, but there's a scene that I watched of it, and it's Hubert Humphrey and Lyndon Johnson. Um, and Johnson's driving the car, Humphrey's in the passenger seat, and they're talking about the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Sorry. Did I get? No, I didn't. Did not get. Wait, here, let me just do this. And Hubert Humphrey, of course, is aggressively fighting for voting rights, like voting protections, etc., within the Civil Rights Act. And Lyndon Johnson is telling him, like, well, listen, we can't pass the Civil Rights Act with voting rights in it. And he's like, well, and Humphrey's like, well, morally, that's incorrect because what is the Civil Rights Act if we're not going to push for it to be enforced? And Johnson tells him, well, dude, can't pass it. Oh, well, that's fun. Johnson's like, well, dude, you can't really pass it. You don't have the votes to pass it. And just saying, if you put the Voting Rights Act in there, we can't pass it. So it's a game of votes, isn't it? And Humphrey's like progressively getting more annoyed with him. Like, come on, what are you doing here? You're abandoning your own people. And Johnson's getting progressively more and more furious with Humphrey until Johnson pulls one of his things that he loved to do historically as president, and that is to get an amphicar. That is a car that not only drives on land, but it is actually can drive on water too. It's like a boat. And what he loved to do is pretend he was losing control of it and then just drive it into a lake to scare his passengers. So Johnson's like, I'm losing control. And then he just drives into a lake and Humphrey's like, I gotta get out of the car. And Johnson like laughs at him. He was a terrifying man, Lyndon Johnson. All right, Lyndon Johnson ran over. I'll reset 2 more seeds, and then I think I'm done for the night. It's getting to be after 10 o'clock. All right, maybe we have something here. Who knows? Yeah, okay, cool. I guess I know that we have something here now. But you know what I ate today? I ate a chicken enchilada, and I gotta tell you, it was great. Or was it an enchilada? I don't really know. It was something. It was something, and it was chicken, and it was good. It's kind of weird how much of it they put on the side, though. Like they just put the chicken. Oh wait, like it was just chicken and cheese in the thing itself. And the outside had like the beans and the rice and the sour cream and the salsa and the lettuce and the tomato. And I was like, dude, you put everything on the side. You just put it in it. You know? Why would you get the chicken enchilada and then just eat like nothing? Why'd you put it on the side, man? Confusing. But it was still really good. I can't complain. Like if that's the worst thing that happens today, it's a really good day. And today was a decent day. At the end of the day, no one died. No one was injured. We're still doing pretty good. And I think most importantly, I'm doing better than I was yesterday. But the Iron Golem isn't. Where is he? Mr. Iron Golem, your time is up. Your time is up. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. I can imagine in like 3 weeks, any school district that's going to be hiring me is going to be like watching my streams and scouting me out, and they're just going to hear me ranting about Lyndon Johnson. And it's so over, dude. No one's going to hire me because they're going to be like, this kid's just ranting. What is he on about? Oh, it's so bad. Also, why is he playing Minecraft? But whatever. I was like, how many beds do I have? None. Not doing too good, are we? There's like one bed in this whole village. Oh, there's a second one over here. And then we can dig down because I'm not fighting for a third bed. We can just get it from a library. I'm so good at this game. Nope. Here. And then, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. We don't have food. I don't care enough to get it either. We're just going down. Hopefully there's food in the stronghold. This is probably going to be my last seed just because I am really feeling tired. Simple Salt, have you been here listening to me rant for the last 30 minutes? If so, I really appreciate it. But also, if not, I really understand too. It would be nice if it hit, though. I keep hallucinating a stone brick underneath me. I've been awake long enough this one time that I started hallucinating and like, well, not really.
I've been actively speedrunning
Yeah.
1.8 RSG while listening to this.
All right, well, I hope you got some enjoyment out of it. That's good. Now, it wasn't to the point where I was like physically seeing things, but it was to the point where I would just think like people. It's kind of tough to describe, but I was writing a paper on Gerald Ford of all people, and all of a sudden I thought that Gerald Ford, like I read about Gerald Ford being in a hallway at one point. All of a sudden I was like, wait, is Gerald Ford in my hallway? And I didn't know if he was in my hallway or not, so I had to check. Despite the fact that that makes zero sense. Like why would he just be in a random house? And also he passed away in like 2006. Like, this makes no sense. But I had to check. I was like, dude, is he in my hallway? And all of a sudden, like, I started chirping it, like, kind of, being weird. I was just like, well, what if, like, what? And the more times I would type about people, the more people would appear. I'll reset one more time because I'm having a bit of fun. Then I was talking, obviously, about Richard Nixon, the president right before him. And I like thought I heard him at one point. It was so weird. It was the weirdest thing. And what's weird too is because I've this is going to be a weird enter. Because obviously you're so sleep deprived, like it wasn't really terrifying. It was more that your brain just kind of gave up on what's real and what's not. Like it just blurred the lines. Like, man, all right, he might be there. Fine. It's a terrifying place to be, and I never recommend anyone should drive themselves to the point of insomnia. I would never do that ever again. I think it was, yeah, it was up here. There's, all right. Try to get 8, I think. That's 6. Oh, there's one more. Oh, there's 2 more down here I missed. Oh, I missed that too. It's so bad. Really don't need much more, do I? Could go get some more wood, I guess. Dude, and could I like not take damage? That'd be cool. That was a very rough day. Very, very rough day.
Ruin portal.
Yep. We're going to enter. This will be the silliest enter of all time, though. Where do I get water from? Didn't think of this. I don't see a single block of water anywhere. They go all the way over there. Hope there's... Oh, there's one right there. There's one right there. We're saved. We were saved. It'll be the silliest speedrun. Get out of here. Oh, look at that. There's actually closer water over there. Oh, it's so far up, though. We're not... So I go up the mountain and then back down, or down the mountain and then across. Like, over the river and through the woods, you know? Hubert. There we go. The silliest speedrun of all time. Thanks for not dropping more. What do you mean that wasn't a critical? Gold carrots. No. Oh, enchanted golden apple though is really good. I forgive you. Dude, come on. Thank you. Oh, I put all of them in there? Smart. I actually wanted that first. Boop, boop, boop. I thought that was a warp right in front of me. It's just the fog. Oh, lovely. It's also soul sand. Is there another way to go? Looks like not really. Where is it, dude? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, this is it, I guess. I shouldn't be taking damage. That's not a good thing to do. There we go. Just place a couple blocks there. This is gonna come so clutch. When we find a fortress, and not if we find a fortress, it's when. That's gonna be like right now. We're gonna spot a fortress right over here. I can smell it. It's a paid actor fortress. A little further up here though. We're getting down, we're getting down. Whee! Gonna land on fire. Look at that, and I get it back for free. For free! Oh, look at that. Maybe I was actually smelling warped forest. My sense of smell has been the greatest recently. In terms of Minecraft speedrunning. The silliest sub 30 possible. There's that. There's that. There's warped. And a lot of it too. Enough of it. I shouldn't say a lot, I should say enough. Is there... Oh. I was thinking there was better terrain here, but there was just not better terrain here. Where do I go over here? Alright. The visibility's pretty bad here, actually. I'm gonna try to find another spot. There we go. No, I know there's nothing this way. What am I doing? I should just get to bed, honestly. I'm sleepy. Just don't be a fortress right here. If there's a fortress right here, I have to play out the seed. No, you know, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I just want to sleep. So I'll just end stream here because there's no place to play that warped, unfortunately. So no sub 3060, unfortunately, but I might be back on Saturday. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not, because my friends and I might be planning something. Yep. I'll be planning something that day. So I will see you guys on Saturday, hopefully. Bye bye.